Hey, my loves, welcome back to Poppy Reads Tarot. If you were guided here today, trust the pile that you have picked has a message you were meant to find right before it happens. I will be using tarot, oracle cards, and pure intuitive guidance to connect with my source energy and spirit guides of unconditional love to bring you through messages for your highest and greatest good. This is a timeless pick a card tarot reading with 4 groups to choose from. Whatever landed you here today, you were guided here for a reason. Tune into your intuition. Maybe you're drawn to a crystal, maybe it's a card, or maybe you just feel a magnetic pull to a certain pile. This is intuitive tarot at its core, so do not overthink it. Trust your vibe. For more pick a card tarot, timeless readings, and messages from spirit, check out the link in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a free YouTube live tarot reading. Now, let's take a closer look at the group so you can choose the one that's truly calling to you. Collective, one of these lovely decks today or one of these lovely crystals has a message for you that you were meant to find before it happens. So we have pile 1, which has a lovely pyrite crystal, super heavy, super dense, but has so much depth and so much character. Lots of flashy bits as well. Don't know if you can see. I feel very bonita holding this. It's very, very pretty. It's one of my favorites. So if you feel drawn to this crystal or this deck, this will be pile 1. We have a version of clear quartz here for pile 2, also known as Lemurian crystal. That's it, almost forgot. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see, I feel like only when I kind of tilt it away from the light, you can see the depth. It's actually 1/2 of a stone. So this is 1/2. I've got the other half in a different room. That's gorgeous there. So if you're drawn to pile 2 or this crystal, Lemurian crystal or clear quartz crystal, then pile 2 will be for you. For pile 3, you have this lovely, one of my favorite crystals, amethyst crystal, very, very rocky and very, very gemmy. I think it was probably the second crystal I ever purchased. Weighs a ton and it's just beautiful. The quality of this is amazing. So if you feel drawn to this amethyst crystal, this freeform, or you're drawn to pile 3, then this is the crystal or the pile for you. And then for pile 4, another one of my favorite crystals. It has this particular crystal that I possess has been compared to yeah, let's just say a body part, okay? But it's actually a spirit quartz crystal, okay? Well, you may be drawn to this crystal or be drawn to pile 4. Pick your pile now, collective. If you need to stop and meditate on what you have picked, or you need to set an intention or think of a question, feel free to pause the video now. Otherwise, I will see you in your pile. Hi, pile 1. So you're probably here because you resonated with this lovely deck, one of my favorite decks, or because you resonated with this lovely pyrite crystal, which as well is one of my favorite and beloved crystals. It's so what's the word? It has so much depth and so much character. It's gorgeous. I love it. So we'll put that aside for one moment. We'll keep it there, actually. Or maybe here. There we go. That makes more sense. So this is a message that you need to know right now, okay? This is a message that has come to you right before something happens that you need to be aware of, pile 1. So let's get some energy around what that could be. So for pile 1, what is this that they need to know about before it happens? What is this that pile 1 needs to know about before it happens? At the bottom of the deck, you've got wisdom. So this could be something about gaining some wisdom, possibly, or knowledge coming to you. Ooh, okay. So for pile one, security. I'm getting the energy of you are being, well, not protected. You could be protected, but being looked after. Yeah, at a time of stillness, at a time of things, not much is happening. It feels like maybe you feel stagnant or stuck in the mud in some regards, but you are being looked after here. There is security that is coming to you. I'll take those two. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got thriving. So I do feel like changes are coming. You will be thriving. The thriving card as well, it's very much about thriving from the experiences and what you the experiences you've gone through, and the how it's nourished you, how it's propelled you to grow in some aspect. So it's almost an energy of all the hardships or all the lessons that you have gone through up until that point is actually the foundations and the richness that is going to propel you to grow. The two of the cards that we had that came out were opportunity and wonders. Amazing. So there's going to be some kind of opportunity that does come through. There is security here. You are being held in spirit's grace. I just heard. Okay. There are wonders that are coming to you, possibly things that you don't see coming, or things that are arising or becoming apparent or noticeable or obvious via your intuition, maybe through dreams. You're starting to see certain things or understand certain things. This is giving very much third eye energy, having a clarity or a foresight around things that are happening for you. And there are wonders here that are opening up for you. We've got this beautiful crystal that is just breaking through some kind of dark, dense barrier here, and it is giving an energy here of some kind of spiritual or a spiritual energy, uh, an awakening possibly for some of you. But there's something changing that is opening up for you in regards to opportunities, and it's something that you don't see coming, something very wondrous that is going to allow you to be thriving soon. So we'll get this deck. This is the Gilded Revelry, I believe, Gilded Revelry Lillemand edition deck, the expanded edition. Okay, so I've not used this for a while, but I did feel called to use this for your reading. So let's see what we have here for the Pile One Collective. What is this message that finds them right before it actually happens? What can you tell me? That's a lot, but we'll take them. We've got number 40, which is mask. Okay, so this could be somebody wearing a mask, whether it's you or somebody else. Somebody, it could be also someone putting a brave face on or putting a face on. It can mean deception, but we'll see what else is here. Um, it can also mean yeah, deception, like a two-faced, or in this case, three or four-faced person. But I do feel more that it's all contextual. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. We do have number 20, which I believe is park. This is all about social gatherings, okay, community, groups, meetings, outdoor, going outdoor, okay. So there could be somebody that you are meeting here, that is possibly wearing some kind of mask. We do have the card number 23, which is all about uh, it's, I think it's rodents or rats. I forgot what the name of the card is, but it clearly has rodents on there, and it's a card of you know, an energy invading your house. Okay, invading your house, eating your things, eating your food even. Okay, infestation, so to speak. Okay, so that could resonate with somebody, but we'll clarify with tarot. And then we got the is it swans, no, geese. It means communication. It means communication. So there is or messages. So there is something here around communication or messages that could be coming to you around some kind of possibly infestation or lack or something. It could be coming from somebody within a public forum, okay, like a community, a group. It could be when you're out and socializing that you actually meet this person. I would say take it with a pinch of salt, what this person says, because with the mask here, it is very much an energy of things are not really as it seems. They are not really as they seem. You do have the magnifying glass hourglass at the bottom of the deck, which does give an energy of you need to look a little closer at something. There's details here that are being missed. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Let's see what we've got here. So for messages, we'll do messages from spirit. So the Lenormand deck is always so what's the word, dramatic, I find. One thing that I've just noticed is that in the standstill energy here, you've got the same bird that is on this card. Okay, so there could be a message that is coming to you about why you're stagnant, or that it's also a message coming to you around why or when it's time to move. These birds here are in a nest overlooking a horizon or sun, a breakthrough here. So this is the energy of the situation will change. If you feel like you've had a lack of finances, a lack of money, a lack of resources here with the infestation of the rodents, okay, maybe it's a friendship group for some of you with Park here. There is information that is coming in around around this, okay, and I do feel like it is with wonders here and opportunity. I do feel like this is an opportunity. This is something that will help get you out of some kind of standstill. You are being looked after here with security. We'll get some tarot to clarify that, but we'll go with the messages from the universe first of all. So can we get some messages here for pile 1 from the universe? Messages for pile 1 from the universe in regards to this message that will happen, that they need to know before it happens. For pile 1. Okay. It says, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. So I could be talking to someone who feels that they have been stuck for a really long time, and that maybe they're quite far away from their goals. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. So this is the energy here of spirit saying you need to step out of some kind of comfort zone in order to make something happen, or not even to make something happen, but to meet spirit where it is you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest to be at location B, but you won't step out of location A. How are you meant to meet your manifestations where spirit has delivered them to? You can't meet your manifestations in the same energy that you have been in. You need to step into a different energy or a different thought process, make a different choice in order to live on your highest timeline or to meet your manifestations. And I believe that is where opportunity is here with wonders. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you do have, if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on, then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Spirit is saying it's taking more energy for you to stay where you are. It's taking more energy from you. It's the negative energy or the lack energy that you may be living in. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're at a standstill, Spirit is waiting for you to make a different choice, to do something different here. They want to help you. Okay, so let's use this deck for pile 1. Let's clarify these Lenormand cards, these dramatic Lenormand cards for pile 1. The message that they need to know right before this happens. So why is the Mask card here with the Park card? Let's do those two for pile 1. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's something that you need. There's something that you need to detach from. It's an energy of you're lying to yourself. Yeah, you need to socialize. You need to be more in a you may need to ask advice from people or speak to people within your network. That's where there's going to be some kind of opportunity. With the Mask card here, this is an energy of you being deceitful to yourself, trying to and yearning to yearning for new things. Okay, asking and for a certain manifestation, but not really doing what you need to do to meet spirit halfway to get there. There's something that you need to detach from. And with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles card, this is delayed communication. This is delayed communication that will actually come from some kind of meeting. There's something about this a public place here where you'll find out either information, a message, some kind of guidance here with the stork. That's what it is, stork, not a swan. It's just come to me with the stork card here. And I believe it's something that will help you get out of this lack or this standstill. Why is the park here? Just clarify that. I mean, I think I know why it's here, but if there's anything else you can tell me about the park. I'm not going to take them all. You got the Justice card, the Death card, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups. There's possibly a friend that you need to meet or somebody that you used to know. Could be a fire sign or a Libra placement, doesn't have to be, or a Scorpio placement, but there's gonna be some kind of transformation or regeneration in this connection, whatever the connection is. And I feel like it needs to happen in a like you need to like but I feel like it's a chance meeting, like you need to bump into them in a public place. Yeah, it possibly is something that ended between the two of you. Maybe you don't talk anymore, maybe you're not friends anymore. But there's a message or some kind of gem, some kind of here, like with wonders, some kind of nugget of wisdom or something that can help you, that they can give you. This is very interesting. So you are on the precipice of making this choice or decision to be more social, be more talkative, go outside, be in a community more or a friendship group more. Why is Park here with Stork? Eight of Wands, there we go. Once this happens, things start to move very quickly. There's communication that will be delivered to you very quickly that will allow you to break out of some kind of stagnancy. Things will move quickly. Communication will flow quickly. This could be a phone call with the Eight of Wands, okay, as well. But it doesn't have to be. It's just an energy of very quick backwards and forwards communication. So I feel like there's somebody in an environment that you need to bump into or you need to go and speak to, or once you leave the house, if you're somebody that doesn't go out much, you'll find them, you'll speak to them, they'll give you some kind of information, this golden information here with the stork that will allow some kind of breakthrough from this standstill energy. Okay, the stork will go from stagnant to to movement, really, to growth, to change. And what is the rodents here? Why is that here for pile one? The Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. So again, we've got something here around socialness, community, friendship even, and conversation with the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is someone giving you the truthful communication, the honest communication. This is somebody that is not lying to you. The Queen of Swords is very honest and very truthful. Tell me more about the rodents here. The Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is a tangible manifestation. It's a real thing. It's a conversation. It's a job contract. It's a letter. It's a new job. It's a relationship. Okay, this is a conversation, an interaction that needs to happen in order for change to manifest. And you can't, just like Spirit said here, you can't expect to do the same thing or move in the same circles or not leave the house or not socialize and expect something to change in your situation. Spirit is actually saying that there's something about your social situation here that you need to kind of dive into to kind of get unstuck. And Spirit, it might be different for everybody, but what is it that they need to get unstuck with? What is it they need to get unstuck with? Okay, so it could be It could be the fact that you're holding back, or you're preventing some kind of partnership happening, or some kind of union. It could be in regards to love, but it doesn't have to be. I was getting the vibe here that this is an old connection or an old friend, possibly, that you had a painful ending with, or had some kind of ending with. This is an energy of union and coming together, and this Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding back, or holding on to. But this is what you are preventing. Okay, there's something about this person that you're supposed to speak to, where you guys are supposed to be on the same page or working together in some way. Any more advice here for pile one before we go? Any more advice for pile one before we go? The Chariot. And once you do, things move so quickly. Okay, as I do this reading, it is a timeless reading, but as I do this reading, it is June and we are on the precipice of Cancer season. So this could be happening over Cancer season. You could be a Cancer placement. It doesn't have to be any of those things, but it just means that with the Chariot here, once you do this, things move quickly. You're in alignment with spirit. You've got you here and spirit here. Okay, and you are in alignment. Okay, and you both moving in the right direction. Eight of Pentacles, you're ready to work, you're ready to kind of perfect something, work on something. Okay, spirit, if let me know if this resonates, because it could be different for everybody, but I do get the impression here that there is something critical to you getting out of this stuckness. Okay, this stagnancy that you feel. I don't even believe that it's a real stagnancy. It's almost like through lack of through lack of change, or lack of choice, that's what's causing the stagnancy. So it is well within your power to make some kind of change that breaks this stillness. Okay, so let me know, pile one, if that is your energy, and yeah, let me know why you picked this pile. If it resonates with you, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile two. Hi, pile two. I do that a lot with these picker cards, but yeah, pile two, we are here. You're here because you are wanting to know what is happening for you, and what is this message that finds you right before it actually happens. You're here because you resonated with this beautiful clear quartz, or Lemurian, I cannot say that word, Lemurian crystal quartz here, that yeah, it probably called out to you. Or maybe it's this lovely deck, one of my favorite oracle card decks, one of my most used oracle card decks. So yeah, let's put that lovely crystal here, and get some energy here for pile two. So what is this message here that pile two is needing to know right before it happens? Right before it happens for pile two. Right before it happens for pile two. What have we got here for the pile two collective? You've got no place like home and clean it up. Oh, so there may be something that's home related, whether it's your physical home or something that feels familiar that you need to clean up. Let's get some more. Or somebody needs to clean up, or will be cleaning up. Okay, somebody is cleaning house here. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some more energy. With round and round, this is like a lesson here, a karmic lesson that hasn't been integrated, and it's coming back round for review. Yeah, happy. It could be somebody coming back from the past trying to clean up something to do with a home, or something where they feel like home, like they're making amends, possibly. Let's get one more here for pile three, and this message that finds them right before this happens. We'll get one more. Pile two, not pile three. I'm so sorry. Spirit knows my intention and what I mean. Right, so you got deep knowing. Okay. So this will be really interesting to pull some cards on. At the bottom of the deck, you've got new life and yang. Oh, I could be talking to somebody that will be seeing a masculine energy, initiating some kind of new life through some kind of conversation or truth that is being revealed or spoken. It's going to leave you feeling really abundant, possibly something that you've been wanting to hear for a while. This is a masculine energy that you already know here with round and round and no place like home and clean it up. Yeah, they really just want to clean up this situation with you, whatever that situation is. Let's see if we can get some more energy. Are we using these cards? I don't think we're using these. Spirit is saying we're not using them. Okay, so Spirit said the Tea Leaf Oracle. Okay, so another complex oracle deck, but I do like it. It's an acquired taste. Right, so for pile 2, Spirit, what is this message that is finding pile 2 here right before it happens? You got carrot, opportunity or windfall, and someone is trying to come between you or someone, or someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Okay, interesting. Any more here for pile 2? For this message that finds them right before it happens. 22 on the timer, just as I looked up there. Oh, that's it now. I'm not taking any more. That's too many. Oh, you did have July at the bottom of the deck, but now we have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly, and dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so this could involve a close friend, maybe someone acting silly. It could be you, it could be them. Right, so we had you will be playing a different role. Oh, we've got quite a few cards that came out here. Sorry, we've got actually Beware of Self-Delusion. That's what we had first. And then we had you will be playing a different role. You have dealings with a relationship with a man and happiness. So we've got happy here again. And pay attention to your finances. You'll be playing a different role. Okay, so this could definitely involve finances and another person. Okay, it feels like there's a crossover energy here possibly, but if there isn't, it's definitely finances or resources. There's opportunity or windfall here, and someone trying to intercept that or come between that, and very much a focus on finances, and you playing a different role when it comes to your finances. Maybe you're doing something different with your finances. I don't know. We'll find out. So we're going to get some messages from the universe, messages from Spirit, see if we can get some more context around this. I do still get the energy of somebody that you already know that is coming back around to clean something up. Okay, somebody that felt like home, or maybe you feel like home to them. It could just be a friend, but I do feel like they could possibly be bringing you some kind of opportunity, or bringing you something to do with finances. It could be like a partnership, an offer, a job. Let's see, messages from the universe for pile 2, and this message that finds pile 2 right before it happens. For pile 2, Spirit. Okay, any more? Okay. So you got, if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So I could be speaking to somebody that needs more downtime, okay, in order for Spirit to do their work, okay, in order for Spirit to send you downloads to help your creativity or your productivity in some way. We've also got, when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. So this is somebody I'm speaking to that could be going through a really tough time, but Spirit is just here to remind you that nothing has defeated you up to this point. You have survived 100% of your obstacles, your challenges, and things that were sent to kill you or make your life harder. You've overcome those challenges before. I do feel like I'm talking to someone that could have challenges in their finances, possibly. Yeah, just because money's here, but there isn't really any kind of anything really that indicates there's an issue with money, but it's here strongly, isn't it? So at the bottom of the deck, you've got, if you are worried, you don't have and if you are worried, you don't have the strength to move on. Think of how much strength you are using to hold on, and then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. So pile one just got that card at the bottom of the deck, I believe, as well. So if you're holding on to something that isn't serving you, you're stuck in some kind of cycle possibly that isn't serving you. Spirit is saying to break that cycle in order to free yourself. You could be the person that is coming between something that that coming between something that you want, okay, you and something that you want, whether it's you're coming between, you're the obstacle between you and a person that you want, or you and an opportunity that you want. You could be the person that needs to clean it up, somewhere that feels like home to you, something that's over familiar. There's something that needs to change and that is over familiar, either to you or somebody else, because it's preventing you from changing, making changes, doing something different. You may want to go and check out pile one reading because it's a little bit similar, but there is an energy here of someone being stuck in a cycle and being a little bit self-deluded, or warnings against being a bit self-deluded around something that is something that is ongoing, something that they're not breaking, not learning from. So if you're waiting for something to change, this is very much like pile one. If you're waiting for something to change, with round and round here, Spirit is saying beware of self-delusion here. There's something that you need to change and disconnect from in regards to something that you are over familiar with. Again, very much like pile one, we've got this emphasis of home here, maybe, and needing to kind of either socialize, talk more, have a conversation. There's someone in your energy that is going to bring a great deal of happiness. It could be around your finances, and it's the same with pile one. There's a conversation that needs to be had. There's an energy here if you needed to go out into your community, your friendship groups, in public, to have this to it almost feels like a chance meeting, like you need to bump into somebody and have a conversation. It's yeah, and I feel like Spirit's been trying to tell you that here, with if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be unproductive. Like, they've been trying to send you information either through meditative times, down times, but I'm maybe speaking to someone that hasn't give themselves much downtime or many breaks or much peace. Maybe you're not meditating, maybe you're not praying, whatever it is that you may do to connect to your higher self or to connect to Spirit. But Spirit has been trying to send you messages and guide you towards this. There's someone outside of home, outside of some kind of comfort zone that you're in, that is going to bring you a great deal of happiness. It's going to be a masculine energy. This could be in regards to anything, but I am getting um, there's a financial repercussion. Is that the right word? Impact. There's a financial impact to you going out there and doing something different. So let's get some energy here. I've not used this deck for YouTube for a while, so let's get it. Yeah, this is exactly like the pile one reading, I'm not gonna lie. Different oracle cards, um but the message is the same. Okay, so pile one and pile two, you may be watching both readings. You may have felt called to both piles or both crystals, or you may have considered pile one but came to pile two. If that is you, then definitely go and check out pile one as well. Okay, so okie dokie. So tell me more about this message here for pile two collective. King of Cups. Yeah, this person that conversation. There's a conversation here with the King of Cups. This could be someone that has feelings, yeah, and someone you had an ending with. Different deck again. Same message from pile one. It's verbatim. What's this card here? The World card. Yeah, they're wanting to start a new cycle with you now. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. With in pile one, they did have the Two of Cups, which indicated possible romance, but definitely a partnership and being on the same page. But with the King of Cups here, this could be a father figure, someone who cares for you deeply. It could be a friend who cares for you deeply. Maybe you had a painful ending, things ended. They want to open up a new cycle here with you, with some truthful, honest communication. And I believe that as long as you get out there and get outside, I believe that you I believe that that's what happens. um, yeah, I feel like you're overthinking it though when it happens, and you do get some clarity around this. Yeah, this has been, or they're overthinking it. Someone's overthinking. Tell me here, what is the advice here for card at pile two? What is the advice here for pile two? What is the advice here? Eight of Wands. They got it in the first pile as well. The advice here is that communication is incoming. Okay, so they are going to get through to you by hook or by crook. The Eight of Wands is fast communication, fast movement, fast change. It's fast communication in that it's quick, like a text or an email. Tell me more about advice here for pile two. Seven of Cups reverse. There's somebody here that's not confused anymore. They've taken off the rose tinted glasses. They're not confused, or they've made some kind of decision or choice. It could be around options here with the Eight of Cups. They are emotional options or some kind of emotional responsibility. Tell me more about advice here for pile two. Yeah, the Hierophant. It could be from a Taurus placement, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, or a Cancer placement. But advice here is with the Hierophant really is to stay grounded, to be to keep high standards, high morals. Okay, this is somebody who follows the rules, follows tradition. Okay, Spirit is advising that you do so in some regard. Okay, be a little bit what's the word? Just be very moral is what I'm hearing. Be moral, have high standards, take into consideration all that you've learned. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's grown in a particular aspect in their knowledge, their spiritual knowledge, they've learned karmic lessons, etc. Like this is somebody I'm talking to who has matured in some way. This could also be that this other person has also matured in some way, and spirits advice is that they're grown up, they're wiser, they're more mature. I could also be talking to a spiritual teacher or someone who teaches. I don't get that strongly though. And what is this energy here with the finances? And you will be playing a different role for pile two. Okay. For pile two, pay attention to your finances. You'll be playing a different role. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles crossing. So there's something about your finances or your stability here that is taking a while to come in, or there could be something that you've really been working on for a long time, you've invested in for a long time possibly, but it kind of come out as a challenge here. Why is it a challenge, Spirit? Why is it a challenge? The Wheel of Fortune here. There's something here that is yet to change for the better, basically, with the Wheel of Fortune. And I do feel like it has something to do with this man, or this masculine energy that you are happy to see or speak to. Six of Wands, yeah, and the Empress. Wow, could be talking to a Taurus or a Libra placement. But you may have been working really hard on something. You may be getting recognized for something, or they see you working hard and they have recognized you for something. This could be an old boss, maybe even. So, yeah, it could be anything like that. And what about this Man and Flowers? Man and Flowers with Happy for pile two. It's too many cards. There's too many cards. Man and Flowers for pile two. So Flowers is happiness. The Empress, love to see it, and that Eight of Pentacles, so it's come out. So yeah, there's someone here who you're being recognized for hard work that you've done here, or for working on yourself here. So that could be maybe you've hit the gym, maybe you've gone to school or to college and you've leveled up in some way, maybe you've received some kind of promotion, but somebody is really seeing you for the hard work that you've put in, this masculine energy. And what is someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want and opportunity or windfall. I do believe that is you coming in between you and your own opportunity. Why is that here for pile two? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, someone who's always at home. She's not always at home, but she loves the home, right? She is the archetype that is all about the home, beautifying the home, modifying the home, concerned and focused on her homely resources and things. But there's a leap of faith that needs to be taken. So I'm definitely talking to a Capricorn, Taurus, a Virgo placement, or somebody, or Aries placement, or somebody that has been stuck at home, focused on their finances or focused on their self, looking after themselves. There is an opportunity or windfall that is waiting for you, once you come out of some cycle thinking that staying at home is going to get you unstuck, or staying at home is going to get you out of this opportunity. There's someone that you have had some kind of ending with, maybe a falling out with, that has an opportunity for you. So I'm going to leave that Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. Yeah, you need to stand your grasp. Woo! Two of Cups. There it is. Two of Pentacles and the Chariot cards. The Chariot also came up in the last reading. But yeah, you are definitely being recognised and seen here. Somebody may be fighting for you once they recognise you. They see you're the right fit for the job. Maybe they want to rekindle this relationship or rekindle this friendship. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to leave it there, pile two. Let me know in the comments if that is your energy, why you picked this reading, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile three. Welcome to your reading. So, this is a message that is meant to find you right before it happens. FYI, if you were drawn to pile one and pile two, but you ended up at pile three, just FYI, one and two are pretty much identical readings. So if this, if this doesn't resonate, or if it does resonate, but one and two are still kind of hanging over your head, definitely go and watch those readings. Okay, it's for the same person, for real. It is for the same groups. So pile three, you're here because you were drawn to this lovely amethyst crystal. It is so flashy and so beautiful. Or because you were drawn to this lovely Psychic Oracle Tarot deck. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. We'll pop it right there. Pop it. That's me. If you didn't know. So for pile three collective, we are going to pull some oracle cards here, which is also a tarot. It's a psychic oracle tarot deck, and then we're going to pull a few more oracles and then some more tarot. So we'll have a look at what this message is that you need to find out about, that you need to know about right before it happens. So for pile three collective, tell me about this message here for pile three. Pile. Oh, there we go. The universe. This is the world. This is the world card. The end of the cycle. This is a new beginning, but also the end of an old cycle as well. This is feeling a bit awkward. Okay. Spiritual strength. That's the Nine of Wands. So there's the end of a cycle here, and the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. I think the end of the cycle is the nine wands, the exhaustion, being at the end of your tether, or feeling like you have exhausted all your energy with something. Okay, I feel like that's ending. You're coming out of that. Let's see what all these cards are. You've got the Five of Pentacles, or the financial and material change. So there's going to be changes here, or has been changes to your finances. Maybe that is what has caused you a great deal of stress, but this is coming to an end if it is. You've got deception and envy. This is the Seven of Swords here. This is a mask, and somebody wearing a mask, not being truthful. Maybe you're needing to be strategic here as well. Is an option. You've got the throat chakra, which is all about needing to say something, needing to voice something, maybe needing to advocate for yourself, maybe just needing to stick up for yourself. And you've got the number one, awareness, which is the Magician card. So yeah, this is manifesting something. This is victory. This is success. It is Gemini and Virgo energy. So this is an interesting, very, very interesting. So we're going to pull some more oracle cards, see if we can get a bit more context around this. Okay. And so for pile 3, we've got the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. So if I can hold it, we can get going. So for pile 3, what is this message here that they need to know right before it happens? Can I get some context to the cards on the table? Okay. This deck is so hard to use. So bulky. Okay. And also, that's not on properly. There we go. That's better. Oh, pile 3. That's it. That's as many as we will take. At the bottom of the deck, you've got Haystack, Karma, You Will Reap What You Have Sown, and Spiritual Love. How interesting. And birth or conception of a child or enterprise as well there. So, yeah, I mean, there's karma. There's things that are happening karmically that you have earned. Or if you're not somebody that has earned it, take it as it resonates. Karma goes both ways. You got September. Okay, so that was the first card out. So I could be talking to somebody who is born in, who is a Libra, or a Virgo placement, or born in September. This could be about something that's happened in September or something that is happening in September. You have financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So this is a past energy here that is going to come to, going to come to some kind of gain here, financial gain. Okay, so there could have been someone you've worked with in the past, somebody you know from the past here that is going to result in financial gain. Coming from something you did in the past as well is very karmic as well. So it's very much karma is involved in something. It could have been something you did in the month of September, whichever year, God knows. It says here unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So we'll clarify what that is. And it says here, you should accept valid criticism. So I'll pop that over there. Number 9 may mean something to somebody. Okay. So for the pile 3, I was going to say for the so and so placement, and I was like, what placement am I doing? It's not, it's pile 3. Right, so for pile 3, Spirit, can we get some context here with messages from the universe for pile 3 collective? Pile 3 collective. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So this is the energy here that we're getting with the 9 of Wands here. This energy of somebody who is really at the end of their tether with something. They've really hung in there. Okay, they're exhausted now. It's all the 9 of Wands here, which is spiritual strength. Is all about resilience. It's all about strength, inner strength, and not giving up or not giving in, perseverance. And because of your perseverance along this journey, whatever this journey is for you, there is going to be an outcome, a reward from something that you've done in the past here that is finally paying off. Don't forget, we had karma at the bottom of the deck. You will reap what you have sown. So we'll get some tarot in a second on what it is here that is paying off. At the bottom of the deck, you've got prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. So yeah, there's an energy here of maybe I'm talking to someone who is needing to heal from something. It could be from finances here. We do have an energy here of a lot of changes recently to your finances, or someone's finances here, and that is really what has been taking its toll. There we go. Okay, so let's get some tarot here for pile 3. I just heard as well, closed mouths don't get fed. the throat chakra. You may be talking to somebody where there is an opportunity for you to speak on something, ask for something, request something. It could be assistance or help. It could be, I don't know, it could be anything, but um, speak on it, ask for it. The awareness is here with which is the Magician card, manifestations, okay, and it's here with throat chakra and the World card, okay, a new beginning here. So it could be that someone's speaking to you, but you know, you could be needing to speak up for yourself as well. What is this financial gain that is coming from something that the collective did in the past? This is quick communication that is coming in, or something quick that is coming in. Knight of Swords. What is this Knight of Swords for financial gain coming from something we've done in the past? What is this Knight of Swords for pile 3? The Nine of Wands, yeah. So it's coming in after a period of feeling like you've been fighting, feeling like you've really had to hang in there, okay? And if this isn't you, this is somebody else. You got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It could be like someone you used to work for. It could be, yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody you used to work for. King of Wands, yeah, a boss, a father figure here. You got Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, if this is a job for some people, this was a job where you were really financially stable, okay? Really financially stable, really possibly recognized. You were very charismatic and what's the word? Dynamic. You were earning quite a bit of money here with the Ten of Pentacles, or this is something that you're about to step into. Tell me more about this financial gain from something that the Queen of Cups. It's coming from a Queen of Cups, possibly. This is somebody who maybe cares for you in a deep way. It could be a mother figure, but it's also somebody just that could have a soft spot for you, cares for you. But it's fast communication, or it could be happening in Cancer season. The Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. Tell me more, Spirit, about the Queen of Cups here for financial gain. This could have been with it clarifying something you did in the past. This could be something where you were really kind to someone in the past. If you are the Queen of Cups, you were kind, you were compassionate, you were helpful, you were loving, you were nurturing, possibly in some way. You've got the Hanged Man here, which is Pisces, which is yeah, Pisces energy, but it's an energy of surrender, looking at something from a different perspective. Maybe somebody has seen a different perspective with you. Tell me about this Hanged Man. Clarify the Hanged Man. The Justice card. Yeah, this is, yeah. It's the Queen of Cups is basically a legacy that you left behind. And there was some aspect of you, whatever it is, whatever situation where you were kind, you were loving, you were sensitive, maybe you were nurturing. There was that is what is paying off, okay? Justice card is karma, here to say that you are getting something that you've done in the past here with the Queen of Cups. Somebody hasn't forgotten it. Someone hasn't forgotten it. The Four of Cups is coming when you least expect it, on at a time where you're really, you know, down on your luck or not really satisfied in the current position that you're in. Some energy of stagnation, or some kind of apathy energy. That's when this is coming in. This opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, and it's going to make you very happy with the Nine of Cups. What is this unsuccessful outcome to a problem? You should accept valid criticism. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is something possibly that is going to take a long time, or took a long time to come through. There could have been something, this feels like past energy, that the reason why there was an unsuccessful outcome to a problem is because something was taking ages to come through. Tell me more about that Knight of Pentacles for unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and you should accept valid criticism. Maybe you weren't meticulous enough about something. Maybe you didn't look at the details enough about something. Yeah, you've literally got, which is unique to this deck, karma. It ultimately is the Judgment card, but it's karma in this deck. And this is It's like an awakening. This is like stepping into your new life here. So it's something coming back around. It's renewal. It's rebirth. This is an opportunity or a situation that didn't work out in the past, that possibly caused some kind of stagnation or difficulty in your stability or finances. But because of the type of person that you were, or somebody's remembering the type of person that you were, or how you made them feel, that is causing them to remember you. Okay, you got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is a decision maker energy, someone who's being decisive, someone who wants to talk as well. He has his sword up, he's got something to say. Tell me more about you should accept valid criticism. The Star card. So I don't feel like it's criticism. I feel like the Star card is an energy of healing. It's an energy of hope. It's an energy of the North Star, a connection to the universe. It's not really coming up as a criticism for me. It's coming, maybe you shine too, maybe this criticism is you shine too brightly. Maybe you came across as somebody who was, knew too much, or too big for their boots, or too good, too experienced, or whatever it is. If it is a job, I don't know, but it doesn't feel like it's a genuine criticism. It feels like it was something that someone possibly felt threatened about in the past, or didn't feel like it was the right quality that they wanted for that. If it was a job or a relationship, it's an intimidating energy, is my point. Tell me more about you should accept valid criticism. Yeah, the Three of Wands here. This is an energy of waiting for your ships to come in. And with the Star card, I feel like your ships are coming in here. There could be an energy here of you needing to wait for this to come in, possibly, because you've got the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of waiting, and the Three of Wands, which is an energy of waiting as well. But it's almost like it's yours with the Star card. Why is the Star card here? With Karma and with the Star card, it's like it's yours. Why is the Star card here? Could be dealing with an Aquarius placement as well. Yeah, the shadow side. This is the Devil energy. So there could be something here where you doubt you are the star that you are, okay, with the Devil card, or someone doubted that you were the star that you are. So you should accept valid criticism. Somebody doubted you, or you doubted yourself here. The Star card, like I said, it's the North Star. It's shining brightly. It's hope. It's a new beginning, okay. And somebody possibly doubted that you were the person for the job, the one that they wanted to date, the one that they had manifested. They doubted that possibly. Yeah. Woo. And then the wise awareness here. Wise awareness down here. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is you, collective, man or woman, manifesting what you want by leaving some kind of legacy. This is a very confident and dynamic energy, the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who is alchemizing, attracting, manifesting. You've got the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Swords. This is somebody who is manifesting quick communication and quick changes. So I do feel like possibly the waiting here for whatever thing this was that possibly affected your finances or stability, that waiting energy, I do feel like that's past energy. Something could be coming to fruition by September, where you're reaping the rewards of what you've done in the past, the person that you were, the person that you're remembered to be. It could also be that, like I said, I'm speaking to someone who's a Virgo or a Libra placement. It could be happening in Virgo or Libra season as well. Let's see if we can get anything for September. Is there a reason why September is here? Four of Swords, yeah. The Four of Swords is an energy of stillness, not really doing much, healing as well. So you could have been healing this situation from September, okay? There could have been some, or you could have been waiting as well. The Four of Swords is an energy of no communication. It's an energy of a timeout. It's an energy of a rest period. So this could have been something that you've been waiting to hear on from September. There could have been silence. The Four of Swords is silence. It's not talking, okay? So there could have been some kind of no communication, no contact. 54 as I looked at the clock, from last September, okay. Or it could be something like there's a waiting period, okay, between now and September for this to come to fruition. Yeah, the Magician at the bottom of the deck and the Hermit card. I could definitely be talking to a Virgo placement, but you have been healing, learning lots and detaching from things that are not serving you anymore. So I'm going to leave that here, pile 3. I hope that resonates with you. Let me know in the comments if that is your energy, why you picked this card or this crystal. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Hi, card four or pile four. Welcome to your reading. You're here because you resonated with this beautiful spirit quartz crystal. Okay, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit of an odd shape, I would say, but it's really flashy. See if I can cover up some of that light there. There we go. All because you resonated with this lovely tarot deck. There you go. This one here. Okay, so yes, we're here to give you a message, pile four, for what is going to happen soon. Okay, and that the message that you need to know before this thing happens, before before this thing takes place. Okay, so pile four, if you were drawn to pile one or pile two at all, they were practically the same reading, so definitely go and watch them if you were drawn to those piles or you were drawn to those crystals. So pile four, for pile four, what message do we have for pile four that needs to find them right before it happens? Pile four, pile four. This just came out in the reverse, playing it safe. So playing it safe in the reverse is somebody that is stepping out of a comfort zone, refusing to play it safe, which is good. Always good to step out of a comfort zone. Pile four. New supportive connections. This is giving very much pile one and pile two at the moment. We'll see. We will see. Back and forth. Okay. Oh, we've got a little crystal there. And one more for pile four. Courage. I love it. Yeah, you're really taking a chance and stepping out of some kind of comfort zone. You got teacher at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could be learning from someone or someone's learning from you. Maybe this is something that you are this is the thing that's about to happen. Maybe you're about to meet someone or connect with somebody who is a teacher. Could be, this is giving pile two. Jesus. Because the King of Cups was in pile two as well, with that kind of mature energy, with the teacher energy. But yeah, it could be somebody that has feelings for you, have feelings for them. Maybe you are the loving man and you are the teacher. But I do feel like this mentor, this teacher, this person that you'll be learning from or you'll be teaching, yeah, they have the hots for you, or you have the hots for someone if you're the teacher. Okay, this is someone new with discovery, or this is you looking at somebody differently. Okay. Now, what we have on the actual table is someone coming out of their comfort zone, making new supportive connections. Okay, people not getting to know people that can help them. You've got back and forth here, which is literally an energy of seesawing. Okay, back and forth energy, not really taking kind of 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. It's very much it's that, and if it's not that, it's somebody that's on the fence. And then you've got the courage. Okay, somebody taking or needing to have some kind of courage to pursue something or to do something. This is a really nice energy, actually. Before I even get into anything, I quite like the energy here. I'm just trying to, there we go, that's better ish. I'm so particular. There we go, that'll do. Okay, so let's pull from, I'm going to go for the tea leaf again. The tea leaf has been rinsed today, so what's might as well do it for the last pile. So for this pile four, spirit, can you give me more context to this energy here that we see on the table? Can you give me more context if I didn't already know it? Because I've seen it already in pile 1 and 2. More context to the cards on the table. Okay. Yeah, one more. That'll do. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you've got seek out information that will help you. That could be where the teacher thing comes in. Maybe there's somebody that can help you that has experience. that can mentor you, that has very specific information that you need right now. Take it as it resonates. You did get Turkey, someone who's behaving stupidly with someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, so red flag alert. You've got beware of great pride. So that could be the courage as well. You got wreath, sorrow over a loss, and man, dealings or relationship with a man. The man card came out with pile 2, I believe, as well. Okay, so I'll put that there. Okay, so let's get some messages from the universe. Spirit, can you give us some more context around this energy here for pile 4? What is going on? There's some kind of loss here, but I don't feel like the loss is negative. I feel like the loss is possibly stepping out of a comfort zone, releasing what is familiar to you. Maybe that's a bit of discomfort. Doing something different has been the whole moral of an energy of this pick a card. Doing something different. So yeah, tell me more about the pile 4. Pile 4. Tell me about pile 4's message from the universe, and giving more context to the cards on the table for pile 4. Thank you, Spirit. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. So Spirit is saying, if there's something that you're worried about at the moment, don't give your energy to worry. Your energy goes where you tell it. So if you're focused on worry, that is where the energy goes, and it amplifies. Okay, so that could be significant for somebody. This could be the sorrow over a loss possibly, but I'm not really getting that strongly. Tell me more here for card 4. That could also be like a separate message, but we'll just keep it in there to be for now. Anything else here for pile 4? What is the message from the universe here for pile 4? Okay. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately. Somebody else got this. Maybe pile 2. But everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and I know it was pile 3. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So something is coming to you, something that you have been manifesting, okay? And it's after a really long road of struggling, possibly. You've got at the bottom of the deck, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that could come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. So again, this is very similar energy to pile 2. I feel like all the readings must be connected. Maybe I kind of I've got a group here who connected with all 3. Okay, I don't know, but it's very similar so far. So I mean, pile 3 was very different to pile 1 and 2, but still. Okay, so Spirit, can you provide some clarification here? So I do feel like this new supportive connection is a masculine energy, possibly someone older, if it's a teacher, but it doesn't have to be. It's just someone who has knowledge about something or on something that you do not, and they can teach you something. Okay, so tell me about new supportive connections and man for pile 4. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be somebody in your family. It could also be somebody that you could make a lot of money with. It could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. Or it could be the fact that this new supportive, because it is a new connection, it's very specific there. It could be the fact that this new supportive connection is somebody that they could be a good investment, or they could bring you a good investment. Tell me more here, Spirit, about new supportive connections and man. feel like the new supportive connections in man could be a Sagittarius placement. But this is possibly an energy who is a little bit off kilter, or a little bit impatient, possibly wants to move quickly, possibly. They don't do things in moderation. Okay, so that could, again, it's that red flag energy here that I got here. So I do feel like this man, although they have something to teach you, they may feel like a bit of a red flag when you meet them. Okay, tell me more about man and new supportive connections. The Emperor card, can't make it up. This is a divine masculine energy, okay, or it could be a boss, or a father figure, but they are somebody who could be a business owner, has responsibilities, very experienced, could be mature in some way. Why is the Emperor here with the Ten of Pentacles? Tell me about the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo energy. You don't have to be, but this could be somebody who is very wise, okay, has spent a lot of time on their own, or maybe they work for themselves and work on their own, possibly. But there's something about this Hermit energy that is wise. It is a teacher energy. It is a wise energy, gains a lot of their energy from being, sorry, a lot of their wisdom from being alone, being on their own, isolating themselves from others. I think possibly at the time of meeting this person, they could have recently stepped out of some isolation, or they could be in some kind of isolation when you meet them. Why is the Hermit card here? The Star card. Yeah, I feel like this person here is definitely somebody that can teach you something. The Star card is all about healing and hope. Um, I feel like there's something that they can teach you about healing, about time that they've spent on their own, about how they've cultivated a new beginning for themselves. Okay, maybe they had to rebalance themselves here with the Temperance in the reverse. Maybe that is something they're still working on. But there's something that they can teach you here, possibly about emotions, or something that they learnt in isolation, how they can heal, how you can heal something. If it's not emotions, it could be healing finances or anything like that. Tell me about courage, Spirit. Why is courage here? Queen of Swords, courage to speak up. Now, who got throat chakra? The pile three, they got the third eye. No, they got the throat chakra card from the Psychic Oracle Tarot deck, which is all about advocating for themselves. So there may be a need for you to have courage and speak your truth here. Have boundaries, articulate what you want, what you need, possibly. Why is Beware of Great Pride here? Why is Beware of Great Pride here? Something you don't see. I feel like because there's some uncertainty. Yeah, the Strength in the reverse. This is having a lack of strength here, which is the opposite of courage. I feel like you may be prideful to speak on something, or to ask for something, or to state what you want. And it's because you don't know this person, you don't know how they'll react with the Moon card, Pisces and Leo energy here, Aries energy, Sagittarius is here as well, and Libra and Aquarius and Virgo. It's a lot of major arcanas. But there's an energy here of a little bit of pride here, not having the strength to ask or speak up for something. Why is Beware of Great Pride here? Death card and Judgment. Yeah, this is not going to last. Because speaking up for yourself is something that's going to change a situation. This is renewal. This is transformation, renewal. This could be someone. If this isn't someone you know, this is a situation that you are having to, that in the past, where you may have dealt with this in the past, where you haven't spoken up for yourself, where you've kind of yielded to that lack of inner strength, and you've yielded to pride here. But Death and Judgment is here. This is the same energy of rebirth, renewal, a second chance. This is a second chance. It might not be with the same person, but it's like the same situation. Second chance to redo a lesson possibly that you have, and maybe that's why the person is a teacher, because they are teaching you something here that you have not in the past, where you may have behaved in a different way, or you may have had too much pride, or you may not have been brave enough. They're giving you an opportunity here to choose something else and to learn something different, and they are your teacher. This is somebody who is going to show every red flag under the sun. And the lesson here, the reason why they're here to teach you, is because you have an opportunity, a do over, to do something differently, to close a cycle here, and to stop playing it safe and not speaking out for yourself. I'm speaking to somebody that maybe in the past, if this is a job, you haven't been able to speak up for what your worth is. You haven't been able to articulate that. You've yielded and you've given in. Okay, this is a second chance to kind of redo that energy. This sorrow over a loss, it's not really a sorrow, but it's a case of, it's going to be uncomfortable for you to step out of this comfort zone. um but this person is a teacher, because they are giving you the opportunity to articulate exactly what it is you want, what your worth is, and what you won't stand for. The Queen of Swords has boundaries. This could also be if you're meeting someone in a romantic sense, and they show every red flag under the sun. They don't hit any of your green flags, or they hit very few of your green flags. And instead of ignoring those red flags, you're going to have the opportunity to set some boundaries here and just be like, no. The back and forth is, I feel like it's going to be difficult for you to step into that energy, but I feel like you do with courage here. Why is back and forth here for pile 4? Why is back and forth here? The Hanged one, because you're going to be really trying to figure out how to manage this situation. Should you approach this situation? Should you let them know what's what, or should you just shut your mouth? I feel like with the Hanged one and the back and forth card, this is an energy of somebody trying to find a comfortable spot, a perspective that works for them, an angle to go at this that works for them. And they are guided by spirit in this moment. There is some kind of surrender and acceptance. Okay, what is your advice here for the pile 4? The advice here is that, yeah, when this happens, there is still going to be something that manifests for you. The Wheel of Fortune here is something that turns the tide. It's good luck, it's karma turning in your favor. And I feel like this stepping out of a comfort zone of where you maybe didn't speak before, or didn't have the courage, or you just allowed things to happen because you didn't have the strength to speak up, that's going to end. And when you end, triggers the Wheel of Fortune and delivers some kind of manifestation, or a job, a conversation, anything. This coin could be anything physical. What else for your advice here for, yeah, the King of Swords advice? Literally detach and cut out what is not serving you. Okay, be disciplined, be structured, be very kind of reserved in how much you give to somebody. Okay, give them only what they need to understand exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, I could be talking to an air sign placement, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, or of Pisces, or a Leo. Scorpio is here twice, and Sagittarius. So I'm going to leave that there. This is actually a very different message. There are a lot of things in the initial bit that were very similar to 1 and 2, but actually the message is very different. So yeah, let me know why you picked this reading in the comments, and if it resonated. You've got the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and communication. So for some of you, this could be about a partnership or a love or romantic thing, and it could trigger, that could be what is manifesting. Once you set your boundaries, that is what is manifesting. That is what you trigger: a new beginning, and clarity of what you will accept and what you won't, and you'll be aligning with the right situation or the right person. So anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments if this is your reading. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.